It's time for Roses and Rosé. You guys, the women told all. And what did Arie do?
I know what you did.
Okay, everybody, I'm Lauren Zima. Thank you so much for being here on Roses and Rosé. As you know, The Bachelor Women Tell All aired on Sunday night at a special time, and we had a special moment. Wow. We are gonna get into it. Let's get through it. By the special moment, I'm talking about the Caroline thing, you guys. You got that. You saw the Caroline thing. We're gonna get to it. Okay, so at Women Tell All, I love it because we see all the ladies together for the first time in a while. Drink for the fashion. Becca M statement earrings. Caroline's saucy cutoff midriff situation with the very basic instinct white pantsuit thing. Tia's super cute black lacy thing. Everybody looked great. Everybody looked great. And drink for the reactions. Drink every time Becca M makes a weird face. I love her faces. They are so cute and adorable. So we drank for the fashion, for the reactions. Now let's drink for the redactions, everybody. How about those words that Krystal said that they cut out?
The image of my life is amazing, awesome. That's all I'm known for. What?
We're gonna talk about that as well. So, first of all, glam shaming.
The glam shaming.
Nope, nope, nope. I have no time to discuss this. Moving on.
I was constantly questioned about my readiness. You're 29. You have a lot to learn still about conflict resolution, about interpersonal skills.
Becca M brought up a lot of good points tonight, you guys. You know, once again, she's criticized for her age, and once again, why? I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22-year-old Becca. She's really wise, and she said, hey, I was criticized for not being ready for marriage, yet Krystal's 29, and nobody's pointing out that she really doesn't seem ready for a lot of things. Even Krystal talks about her flaws. We're gonna get, so, you know, cheers to Becca for all of her realizations, and shameless plug. Becca M is gonna be in our studios today, you guys, so check it out. We got another episode of The Bachelor tonight, so we've got a lot to talk about. Wow, I'm exhausted. I mean, 2 weeks, 6 hours of The Bachelor and Bachelor Winter Games combined. 2 tell-all special. Who's tired? I'm tired. I had to go for something heavier than the rosé, you guys. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
So Krystal gets in the hot seat, and man, these flashbacks to Krystal and Arie's first dates are making me realize how different Krystal seemed at that time.
I felt so at home.
How is he as an older brother?
I look up to him for sure.
More grounded, you know? But then we get the not so grounded Krystal, and we see some never before seen footage of Krystal and who I learned from Krystal was Mikkel talking through the talking. And here's what Krystal said.
The image of my life is amazing, awesome. That's all I'm known for. What?
Okay, they bleeped that out. So you guys, what she called Arie was a needle, and what she called the women was a C word. Yeah. I loved how they stuck on Bibiana's face the whole time, and she was just like, you guys, this taping was on another level. When they showed that, I was like, this is me grabbing a stranger, you know, like, Again, Becca, drinking for her is so wise. She says, Krystal, just be you.
Just be the real Krystal. We would just like you better if you would just be you.
Don't try to curate a presence.
Of like, just always zen and love and peace if that's not who you, I mean, like, just be real about it.
Who talks like that? God, I wish we were all 22.
22.
No, but I wish I was that smart when I was 22. You get it. Mm-hmm.
I stumbled and I fell, for sure.
Krystal does the thing she's done all season where she acknowledges some of her flaws. She admitted that she stumbled and fell hard. But then things turn dark again. And we're gonna drink for a reaction. We get moment number 1 of the night from Caroline, where seemingly through tears in her eyes, she calls Krystal a sociopath. What did Krystal think of that? The interview's up now with me at etonline.com. This is gonna be a lot of plugs. A lot of plugs, but a lot of good content from this, you know? So I feel okay about plugging it. I love you guys. Gonna finish this glass real fast.
I was pissed. I felt really that we were rejected.
And Krystal's justification of a lot of her actions was just that she was so mad and she lost it. And I want to discuss this, you guys, and tell me what you think. Krystal's an adult, and sure, we do all get mad, and sure, we do all go over the edge. I guess. I don't know, is that your excuse all the time? As an adult, don't you have to take ownership of your actions?
I didn't see how it was impacting other people, so not.
Isn't that the problem here? But she did apologize. Stumbled and fell. I try to say goodbye. No, that's not it. I try to say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. Krystal. Okay, and you know what? I want to drink every time somebody had a good question. Like Krystal called Arie a needle, and Bibiana said, "Did you see his?" Yeah, did you see it? It's a good question. The answer is no. So,
me dating a guy who's dating multiple other women whom I'm living with probably isn't the best circumstance for me.
Finally, Krystal acknowledges what I must pat myself on the back about, been saying all season. She says that maybe this show wasn't the best circumstance for her. 'Twas not. No. Krystal's got some stuff to work through, as we all do, and this environment was not the place for her to do that.
I just have a question. So I'm hearing you speaking now. Why did you speak like, oh, on the show?
And then drink again for a good question from a woman who I don't know or recognize. I had no clue this person was on the show, but she asks why Krystal's voice is different. Krystal's explanation is that
I lost my voice
for the time she was on the show. So for 6 weeks. I think what it is that Krystal just kind of got into a caricature of herself and was just living in that world. It's the Bachelor bubble. And that's scary. How do you guys think you would do on this show? Let me know in the comments. I always wonder this about myself. Like, would I be able to be who I am, or would I really go over the edge? Over the edge. Yeah. Becca again, drink for her wisdom. She points out, as I have pointed out, the other women on the show were 23, 24, 25. Lauren B in the top 3 is 25. I don't get it.
And to be honest, I wasn't at the place where you were at. I was not at the place where I was ready to marry him.
Becca seems very hurt by Tia, by having seen what Tia said about her on their final date together. And you can check out whether she thinks she and Tia will still be friends over at etonline.com. It's a lot of good stuff, guys. I wouldn't tell you that if it wasn't. Woo!
Giving you a heads up. There's a good chance she's going to be missing for about 2 weeks this summer.
Biggest moment, I thought, from the Becca hot seat was when she confirmed that she was on a marijuana farm when she was missing. She kind of hinted at that. She owned, yes, it was a marijuana farm. Wonderful. I love it. And as I told you guys, the timeline didn't make sense. There was no way she was still on the show at that point. Am I okay? So much Bachelor in the past 2 weeks, everybody. Is everybody okay? Let me know if you guys are okay. It's been a lot. I loved Winter Games. Chris wants Becca to come to Paradise. That moment was a total surprise for her. She told me, would she do it? Interviews up at etonline.com.
I am a total nerd.
Same.
I do love, like, corny jokes and, like...
Well, he stayed true to that all season.
She was a small-town girl living in this lonely world. Tia is here.
Tia in the hot seat, and Tia is frustrated that Arie couldn't really give her an answer on why he sent her home. And I agree, because we've been confused all season. And Chris says that Arie told him he wasn't sure if he was making a mistake in sending Tia home.
That's gut-wrenching.
Gut-wrenching. So,
it allows me to see my worth and what I deserve in a relationship.
Tia says she's vulnerable and says that of course she's open to the chance of falling in love again. Well, God, I would hope so, Tia. You're like 26. What do you guys think? Should Tia be the Bachelorette? Will she be the Bachelorette? I asked her about it at 7etonline.com. Sorry. So Arie explains to Tia that he was further along with Kendall. And I just don't understand that. Because I thought his issue with Kendall was that he didn't feel as far along with her. Tonight might be a refill night. Arie is addressing each of the women, and he tells Becca that maybe...
I think I let that scare me off.
You guys, I think Arie's feelings for Becca were pretty real. If her age weren't a factor, would they be together? Let me know in the comments. And then we get the moment.
So, I mean, this whole time you've said that you are here because you are trying to find a wife.
You guys, I have never seen someone make such a mark for themselves during the Women Tell All. We kind of remembered Caroline. I liked Caroline, but would you have remembered her in the future if not for this? Oh my God. First she comes for Krystal. Then she tells Arie, I know what you did.
I know what you did.
Oh my God. I can't, you guys, even like being there in the moment and watching that happen play out live was, I would say, maybe even more intense than it came across on TV. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. That's why I'm so tired. I haven't been able to breathe for 2 weeks. Waiting and waiting just for you guys to see this. I want to know what you thought. Let me know what you thought. What did Arie do? Very different than what would Jesus do. Turn water into wine, I hope. Anyway.
I would love to talk to Arie on the couch if that's okay.
Come on up.
Then Krystal wants her moment with Arie. And did someone in the background say, no, when Krystal said she wanted to go to the couch? I think so.
I wanted to come up here because I felt like our goodbye, it felt a little cold to me.
I have to give Arie props on this because his approach to Krystal was so different than an Arie we've seen all season. It was a different side of him.
In a way, looking back now, I feel like it was pretty appropriate, you know?
And again, this makes me wonder if Arie just wasn't totally ready yet to be back on camera when he became the Bachelor. And to that end, you guys, I had an absolutely scintillating interview with ABC executive Robert Mills. That is up at etonline.com right now, and he addresses the criticism that Arie has been boring this season. Some people have said it, so he talks about it. It's good. Okay.
In the moment, I was really upset and really hurt, and I felt very rejected.
Oh, and I love this because it drove me crazy when Krystal would say things like, I have a target on my back on this 2-on-1. I'm like, don't you know how the show works? Arie said, Krystal says you spent time with the other women, and Arie says yes.
But this is The Bachelor.
My reaction, okay, I know that.
This is The Bachelor. Yes. Cheers to you, Arie. Cheers to this side of Arie.
And we're going to have bloopers tonight.
We got the bloopers. Chris Harrison loves those bloopers.
Bloopers, bloopers, bloopers.
He teases the crap out of those bloopers. And they were good. Again, another fun side of Arie. I liked when he was doing the squatting thing.
These are for Jenny. Gotta get deep.
Arie has the best Muppet impression of almost anyone I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And as I've been saying, with these noises he makes, they're great. And then we're in the promo. This season, a slow burn, and you guys, I think it's gonna be on fire at the end. Fire. Flames. Chris Harrison says that he knows he said it before. And Chris, we also know that you have said it before. But that this is going to be the most dramatic ending of a season ever. What did Arie do, Caroline? By the way, interview with Caroline is up as well, and her reaction after the whole thing was, wow. Also, did everybody see Arie's diss on Twitter? Head to our website for that whole situation. Oh, God. So we get the promo, and we see this boyfriend coming again. You guys, I don't think I've mentioned this all season. I don't know why I can't bring myself to care about like whose boyfriend this is or what he's doing. Do you care? I think it's because he says, I've got to get my girl. And I'm like, whoever that dude is, hard pass. I don't know if he's Becca's or Lauren B's or Kendall's ex, but like, No thanks. And those flowers, those purple flowers they keep cutting to and making it seem like he brought those. If you're coming back to try to get somebody to marry you, get an upgrade.
As if.
You know what I'm saying? Yikes.
The romantic overnight dates.
/ fantasy suites, whatever you want to call them. We change up the terminology. They air tonight. And 2, I was thinking about this. Have you guys noticed that in the promo, it says, are you the perfect match for our next Bachelor or Bachelorette? How are you supposed to know if you're perfect if you don't know who they are? You know? More interesting than ever this season, considering that Becca and Krystal and many of the women have said they went on for Peter. Again, I addressed that in my interview with ABC executive Robert Mills. Although, you know, we didn't have a JC moment this episode. JC, what did you think of all the Krystal stuff?
I think I'll bite my tongue.
Oh no, just bite my tongue.
Thank you everyone so much for watching as usual. Please leave me your thoughts in the comments. I love you guys so much. I love this show so much, and I am so excited to see what Chris has promised me is the most dramatic ending ever. And now after 2 weeks of Bachelor, it's 2 episodes, 2 nights in a row. Woo! Love you guys. Bye! This is me grabbing a stranger, you know, like, ah! Oh, I dropped my notes. Hold on. Don't put this in, JC. Arie. I got it. I got it, JC. I got it. Am I okay? No, I'm not.